Private company feeding us GMO foods, they wanting us trapped. My young boy just came home for a booting, that young nigga tapped. Can't be slipping when I'm puffing on a potent, silent but I stay strapped. Gave her wood, now she talking about family tree, you know it ain't that. Ain't got time for the bad bees, dog, I got money on mine. Watch my chain too long, had me nervous, I put money on your mind. The Cali be potent, that girl is a bogus, I can't risk my seed.
Okay, boom, boom, boom. Welcome back, my fellow airsofters. Today, I thought what we'd do is give you a special little treat and show you this bad boy. Mr. DOZZIE is out there, and this is his bad boy. It's a Tippman M4 6mm gas blowback rifle. It's got a few different customs. We're going to show you around it. Don't know if man like DOZZIE wants to give us a little look round straight, and first and foremost,
let's take the gun sock off so you can see the end.
Safety first, always.
Yeah, it's always on safety. So, there you go. And there's the end, feet back down, so it's on the white table. So I've got the bolt attachment for it to come with that, the attachment. I bought a sight there, little attachment there for when I buckle up, when I've got my body armour and that on. Just flip it over for you.
Why did you add a grip?
Because I like a grip, so I like to hold it tight to me, to my shoulder, when I'm going. His thingy, so obviously, yeah, safety's on at the minute, so what I'll do, I'll cock it back. You can see that where that drops down. And that's obviously, I've got my hopper there, a little Allen key one, this one.
Tiny little one,
yeah, that's a tiny little thing like that.
So that is basically where he would change his hop up, where you'd have on like a, I don't know, an electric rifle, you'd have the more switch turn system. On his one, it's literally a little Allen key system, if you can see right there on the edge.
So yeah, it's a nice rifle. It's a gas blowback.
So do us a favour, close your chamber again and just show them the charging handle system. So he's basically got what you'd call a full functioning charging handle system.
So basically, I'll cock it back and thingies. Obviously I'll let the shot loose. I ain't gonna do it now because it's on safety. Ready?
So he basically, because this is a gas blowback rifle, where a standard, for example, electric AEG, though the bolt system would basically open, with this rifle what tends to happen is you get like a, because it's gas blowback, you get a repeat, which is why this chamber remains open, whereas on an electric gun you'd be able to close this and it wouldn't keep opening every time you keep repeating that trigger. This will, because obviously it's releasing this gas as well as preparing itself to reload the next BB. So yeah, it's pretty cool, to be honest. It makes for like a full functioning type gun. It makes that for a realistic feel type rifle, because it's a bolt HPA type system. And obviously you can see that bolt doing its swing and returning every time he charges that handle. But yeah,
it's a nice gun. Some shots on target. I'm using 3.0s at the minute. So it's a nice shot. Obviously, if you look at the bottom there, that's where my regulator is on this one.
So that's where you would, where on another HPA type system, you'd have the nozzle. Well, I say the nozzle. Yeah. You'd have a tank, for example.
This is what you was explaining to me before, weren't it? Where on your one before you had your nozzle, which went to your tank, because the tank's there as well.
So there's basically different. It's almost like electric wiring. You have different types of circuits.
You'll have that section there, wouldn't you? The regulator there, sort of thing.
Yeah, on an average HPA, because I think I showed them on the channel. So if you haven't seen it, check one of my other videos and you see it. But you'd basically have a regulator at the top of that system, where it's his system's a bit different because of the bolt system inside the rifle. It would basically go tank to the nozzle, and then the nozzle would go straight into the end of the gun, because that's where his regulator is. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a cool system. Very, very cool system.
But yeah, it's a nice rifle. Not a bad weight. I can, like, when I first got it, it did feel a bit weighty, but after a couple of games of it,
getting used to it,
get running around quite comfortable with it now. Chuck it around. So
Show us your adjustment of your stock.
I was going to say, this is my
cool
stock
little
as well,
system.
yeah. So obviously flick that up and you can slide it in and out, adjust it where you need it. On some of them I know they normally have numbers underneath. So you can stop it at like 1, 2, 3, 4.
On this system, I think it's right at the top. So if you rotate it, move it forwards and back. Okay.
Yeah.
It should be there.
Yeah, it is. It is very slightly. Or that's a notch there or something, I think. Yeah, look. And another one.
Okay, that has more like a notch type system. But
Yeah. So
I do like your stock. The only thing is where I've got an electric gun, that stock wouldn't work. There's no space.
yeah.
But
Yeah, nice little
flick it around one more time.
So-
This on M4s tend to be not where is it? No, flick it back over one more time for me. Boom. So where is it? There's a couple things on M4s that tend to not be functional. So for example, this button, which often is like a barrel clearer or spring release on some type guns. I noticed that on this one it feels very reinforced, but as much as I'm pressing it, I don't believe it has done anything as much as we've been around this gun.
Yeah, we used it a couple of times, didn't we? So
It is a this is a lefty gun if I'm correct, just because it doesn't have the ambidextrous, so you can't change on this side of the gun, but on the other side, if you just flick it around for me quickly,
you've got the selector,
boom. Yeah, you've obviously got your save,
semi, and then auto.
boom.
And then on the table I've got my mags and that.
And it does feel pretty firm. That's one thing I will say. Like, these kind of rifles are a bit more on the more expensive side of stuff, because you get that realistic. It's not a what's it called, a polymer body. This is a metal body, so as I'm hitting it, you can hear that metal frame. Most of the bits are metal. Your outer rail, even though it's an aftermarket rail, it is a good quality one, and it is also metal. So the only type of adjustments he would have to add to it, where it's an M-lock style, he needs to add different attachments, because that's what we had to do. We had to add like a rail system so that he could have a grip, if that makes sense. But yeah,
That's it there.
M4 style mags.
With the mags in, I've got obviously two
You
of them
guys would have seen a lot of these mags on the channel in the beginning because of the G&G and the Spectre arms.
But obviously, two of them taped up. So these are the mid-cap ones, 150 a piece.
And why not?
They do their job.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do.
And then literally just press the button.
Obviously, a few will release. Anyone who plays Airsoft knows when you release your mags, it tends to release. I was watching a video the other day where there's an upgrade hop-up system that you can add into the gun, where what it does is it holds the 3 or 4 BBs in there, and then it has like, if you release your chamber, it has basically like a little nozzle thing, so you turn it and then it will release. So I was like, I might look into grabbing one of those. They are a bit expensive, they're like 120 a piece, but
to be honest, I thought that was empty. I'll have to double check to see if I've got anything else in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
you weren't safe anyway, so you're right. It is a longer rail, so anyone who has been following the channel from the beginning will remember, for example, guns like the G&G, that barrel, as much as it was a long base barrel, it still was more up to about here.
It's quite short.
Yeah, I'm saying this is a very long barrel gun. This reminds me of like, say, the Spectre Arms HO2, because again the barrel is probably somewhere close to about there, but still not as long.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's one of the biggest guns out of the selection we've got.
well, yeah, definitely lengthwise, especially like, because if you notice your body of the gun isn't, but your actual inner and outer barrel is very long, bro. Yeah, trust me.
So praise the man that upgraded it.
Trust me, because he did buy this aftermarket, but it definitely was worth it, because Tippman's, they're £500-600 guns anyway, and because of the upgrades and even the bolt type system that they've added into it, you know what I'm saying, you've easily added maybe like 200-300 quid depending on what else has been done. Okay, we're due to take this one down so we can show you the ins and outs of it, but for the moment gonna leave it as it is.
Yeah, need to clean it up one day.
Yeah, definitely.
Been good to me. I need to look after it.
Gas blowback,
Good trip back.
do need maintenance. Yeah, we were saying this. I did say to you, give it a quick clean and we'll give it a proper grease down and stuff.
Nice little clean up. Look after my baby.
But yeah, do you want to just show us how you attach everything to it?
Yeah, can do. So
Maybe a quick chrono as well.
I've got my tank there, so I'll just set this down over it quickly.
Yeah, I got a tool, thrown in detention for acting like a fool. I thank God they never searched my bag, I got spooked.
And what you essentially just do is, because like you said, there's no regulator on this side of things.
Yeah, so
He's just attaching its hose.
Screw it straight on.
Then you'd hear that noise just like before.
You hear that, so there you know that's got pressure that side. Right, with this valve, because on G's regular one that he showed me before, your one just thingies up, where if I was to do it now,
Yeah, do you see it? So show them that quickly again.
ready? So with my one, it's got a little locking mechanism, so I have to make sure it's down before I load it up, otherwise I'll end up wasting my gas.
Yeah.
Where your one you showed me originally when I first started up, you've just got the
Release button that attaches it to the system.
So, because there have been
The adapter system.
there's been once or twice where I've connected up and that's been open and it's
Forgot that it's open.
yeah, so that's just like a thing to be aware of
Definitely.
for any newcomers or thingy.
And it's basically just like a little nozzle that you pull back and forth.
Yeah, so
Almost like a release nozzle.
yeah, so you got that. You connect that up to the tank. This tank's a Tippman tank. I brought off the actual website. This one's got a 48 CSI, which is obviously the capability of what's in the tank. Got a 3000 PSI capability, so if you go over that, it's got release valves on the side here and the other side to release the pressure, obviously, so you don't blow yourself up. And the other nozzle at the back there is how you fill it. So you just connect that up to the hose when you're on site, fill it up, and then obviously once you get to 3000 you can hear it sort of stop, because G's explained it to me myself. And then yeah, once it's finished, just disconnect it and you're good to go. So once that's all connected up, like I said, that side's down, you get your nozzle straight on, give it a little push just to make sure it's clipped, and then you hear the rest reconnected with the gas, so then we're good to go.
They do not get me, send for me, then it's off with your head beat. Jumped up my ego,
Grab a magazine
said
quickly.
I'm reciting my lyrics, I told her she fumbled.
The other one should be empty, G, so what I'll do in a sec, I'll load up some of the 2Os as well, so we can give it a try around it.
What have you got in there? Freeze.
Yeah, so what I'm doing there is just loading up a mag with the speed loader. So yeah, there's me mag. You didn't see it, but you've got a quick reloader there. So you literally slot that in, and then you wind. And once it fills up, it will get to the point where it will stop, and actually sometimes push the mag off. But I ain't gonna fill it all the way up tonight because I ain't going out to shoot anyone. Make sure it's on safety. Insert the mag, and you're good to go.
The ego tripping, think different and let go of the ego tripping. Think different and let go of the ego tripping. Think different, think different. Working 6 to 2 to pay some ish that's overdue. Meditate on past actions, ish I had to do. Working 6 to 2 to pay some ish that's overdue. Meditate on past actions, ish I had to do. Private company feeding us GMO foods, they wanting us trapped. My young boy just came home for a booting, that young nigga tapped. Can't be slipping when I'm puffing on a potent, silent but I stay strapped. Gave her wood, now she talking about family tree, you know it ain't that. Ain't got time for the bad bees, dog. I got money on mine. Watch my chain too long, have me nervous. I put money on your mind. The Cali be potent, that girl is a bogus. I can't risk my seed. My heart too low, took L's like fug. Big slime soon free. Had to drop cause the fans they keep asking. You drop trash, had the fans all laughing. Disappeared and I brother grown, we conversate, I ain't preaching. Roll some loud, talk some life, hold his mouth when I'm speaking. I had trauma about my childhood plus how I grew. I had trauma about my exes plus things they do. Ayy, ayy, look what I did to shine, ayy, ayy, ayy.